Well, first, congratulate Notre Dame. I thought they came into the Carrier Dome and played extremely well today. Uh, so my hats off to them. Just very disappointed. I thought we had a really good week of practice. I thought that we were well prepared as far as what who they were and what they wanted to do offensively and defensively in their rides. And we talked to the group all week long, and we had to be very efficient against these guys. We've been clearing the ball at a high percentage of the time. We needed to keep doing that. We needed possessions off the face-offs, which I thought we could get. We needed to be efficient offensively because we played great team defense. We had to shoot well and really limit our turnovers. And we really didn't do any of that. Early in the game, I thought how easily they scored without us sliding and without us communicating early in the game was very disappointing. And I won't put all of that in the field. I thought we could have done better offensively as far as finishing and limiting our turnovers. And for us not to clear the ball is kind of a telling story for us. Not to clear the ball well today, just means mentally something was wrong today. Yeah.
Coach, at the media day earlier this year, you spoke about Warren Hill, how he was, kind of still adjusting to the speed of Division I play.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, he still has some room to go as shown today, or do you think it's just the skill of Notre Dame that?
Well, I could look at a lot of people today and say we didn't have their best game. We got Evan Malloy in because he's been practicing well. He's been on the team a while. I wanted to give him an opportunity to see how he could do in the game. And, we're certainly going to evaluate that going forward.
With respect to maybe lack of focus or whatever other types of mental issues that you referred to, do you have any sense of a cause or you mentioned as well as anything that was, you saw coming?
Well, we do the same things that we do every week. It's kind of a stepping stone process. We first show film, try to get rid of our mistakes from the week before, early in the week. Then we jump right into who the other team is offensively and defensively, how we're going to clear, how we're going to ride, what the tendencies are in the face-offs, and day by day we went through everything. And we at the end of the day, Thursday, we scrimmaged a little bit, Syracuse versus Notre Dame, and felt that the scrimmage went well, and everybody knew their responsibilities offensively and defensively. And maybe the emotion of the weekend and the 100 years last night, and the pressure of having all the alum in town, maybe it had something to do with it. But I just assume give a lot of credit to Notre Dame for how well they played today too.
It seems like during that run at the end of the second quarter, there was some confusion on defense with slides. I think Tarnsey had was wide open on one play on the right side of the net.
Yeah.
Was there one thing in particular with that defense, or what happened?
I wish I knew. The way they got their goals early in the year, they didn't do anything different today. They just came into play, and when they bring their attackman in through the box off a face-off, and he's scoring at 5 yards. That's pretty disappointing. We know they had a mismatch with one of their attackmen against one of our short sticks, and we seemed to stand and watch instead of sliding and helping out like we practice, and that was very disappointing.
First 3-game losing streak since 2007.
I'm sorry.
First 3-game losing streak since 2007. What do you think you can do differently to?
Yeah, well, the previous 2 games, I thought we played very well. We came in very well prepared. We had, we had 5 goal leads in the fourth quarter, and the other team came up with possessions, and we seemed to have similar breakdowns defensively that we had out there today. We changed it up, jumped into a zone, slowed things down, did it better with that today. But eventually, they have a plan, and they're going to crack that. So as coaches, it's tough because we have a short week. We'll meet tomorrow, and then afterwards meet as a group and try to make some decisions. But we really have to turn around and refocus for Wednesday night. It's a short week for us and not very much time to prepare for Hobart. And you know, they're in the shadows down the road. It's always, you know, it can be a very competitive game. And in coming off this, we have to refocus pretty quick.
This is actually for Dylan. There were two different quarters where you only had, as a team, 5 shots as an offense in the second and fourth. Was that, like Coach said, trying to be efficient against this defense, or were you just not getting the looks?
I definitely think it's a combination of it. You know, they just straight up outplayed us today, and that's definitely a combination. You know, our defense, they were playing defense for a while there, so we were trying to get them, you know, give them a little break. So we were definitely being patient, but yeah, I think it's a combination of it.
Coach, it looked like late in the third, Tom Grimm might have hurt his knee, something he called up, he limped off. What's the status on him, and if he's out for an extended period of time, where does the team go from there?
Yeah, I have no idea. He'll be evaluated tonight, and he'll see the doctor, so I'm sure they'll let us know either tonight or tomorrow.
Coach, at the beginning of the year, you said that the defense was probably the strongest unit on the team. You might have to lead on them. After the last 3 games, any change in that, or what's been going on with them?
Well, it's disappointing, you know, to give up the number of the goals and really to the mental errors, you know, with such experience back there. That's the disappointing part of it.
Coach, we saw a little Nick Paroli today. How's he doing? I mean, not too much of him, but what did you like from him?
Better and better every week, and you know, I thought the Tech did okay at times, so it was hard to kind of you know, pull somebody out and get him in when we were behind and we're trying to catch up for the whole game. And but he got some time. It was good to see. He played pretty error-free, which was good. We were able to get Barber into the midfield for a couple of runs to give us some midfield depth. So it helped. It just with the way the game was going, it was, you know, hard to do more of it.
I know there's a lot of things defensively, but within Warren's game, you know, what would you like to see him do differently? How much of it is, you know, kind of learning the angles?
You know, I'll look back at it, but can't put this one today on Warren. You know, it's not like everything was going in from 17 yards. You know, when it's going in from 6, 7, 8 yards, it's there aren't a lot of goalies who are going to make those saves consistently. So, yeah, there's not much I can, you know, say about that.
Were you surprised by Notre Dame's success at the faceoff X?
By that amount, yes. You know, I think you know, watching them and you know, seeing a number of their games and their face-offs, you know, I would have kind of guessed maybe a, you know, 60-40 game there. I thought Ben really started to battle and got the ball himself a lot, and we didn't give him a lot of help with our wings today. I thought their wings came up with a lot of loose balls. They really competed there, and so not only their face-off guy, but I give a lot of credit to their wings for getting after loose balls and coming up with you know, some big ground balls for them.
Jordan, you scored all 3 of your goals in the third quarter, and you seemed to have success with Tim, who was feeding you a couple of passes. What did you see there, and also why did it take you so long to get going?
Well, I saw how they were sliding in the first half, and I saw that my guy was kind of not paying attention when they were dodging from behind, especially Dylan and Tim. So I kind of took it upon myself to find the off-ball play and see if I could get open that way. And once Derek found me for the first one, then I figured I might as well keep trying to do what I did to get open, and it worked a couple times in a row. As far as not happening till the third quarter, I mean, I don't think we had the ball much in the first half. We kind of watched a little, and when we did, we tried to slow it down a little bit and give the defense a rest a little. So, I mean, that's all I can say about that.
When Evan came in today, he played pretty well. Is there any, you know, kind of thought of maybe playing him over Warren? Or?
We're certainly going to talk about it. You know, we thought he played well. He's been doing pretty well in practice, and you know, we're going to talk about it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm good. Thanks.
Well, this is for Dylan and Jordan. I mean, you guys have been on, you know, successful teams in the past, and obviously with a 3-game losing streak, worst loss since the Duke loss when you went there a couple of years ago. how are you guys trying to respond to performances like this, or necessarily how are you going to try to change the team's attitude moving forward?
This is gonna be an important week. Yeah, obviously we have a game coming up pretty fast, but this is where you gotta get down to it and start working hard again. And, just go back to our basics and keep working together as a team.
Dylan, you obviously recorded your 200th point in tonight's game, 17th point in program history. Can you take anything away from that in such a devastating loss, or is it
No.
no?